What's up YouTube? Scotty Tradition back with another video. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. We went up to my wife's parents' cabin, which is in Minnesota, so about a 5-hour trek from here. And did some fishing on Friday, caught some panfish on Friday, some crappies. We had a nice fish dinner. It was really delicious. Then went bass fishing on Saturday and Sunday and pretty much got shut out. Did not catch any more fish the rest of the weekend, but it was still great. The weather was phenomenal. So hopefully you guys all had a great Memorial Day weekend as well. Then on the way back through Minneapolis, we actually stopped by Fort Snelling, which is a national cemetery, military cemetery, and her grandpa, my wife's grandpa, is buried there, and he served in Korea, so we stopped there with the kids and visited his gravesite. So that was really a great experience. So now I'm back and got a couple things in the mail here that I want to go through with you guys. I've got a care package. I've got four cards of a basketball prospect that I'm kind of high on, and I've also got one of the Topps 2020 cards as well. So let's start out with the care package. This was sent to me by Mr. Fisherbike, Jason, so I really appreciate it, man. It says, Scotty, hey brother, just found some cards I thought you might like and enjoy. Your pal, Jason, Mr. Fisherbike. So he just sent some Packer cards through. You got some Rodgers there, Jermichael Finley, great tight end for the Packers. Unfortunately had a neck injury and never realized his full potential. A couple of these awesome 1990 scorecards, which I had opened up a ton of when I was younger. And you got Ty Montgomery. So thanks so much, Jason, for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. Always great to get a package in the mail from fellow community members. So thanks again, buddy, for sending that. Let's set those aside. And let's see, what else do we got here? Let's go through these. So next we have a basketball prospect. You know, it's not Zion, it's not John Morant, but it's another prospect that I'm pretty high on. A local kid out of Wisconsin. Grew up down around the Milwaukee area, played at Whitnall High School, and was a stud in high school. And unfortunately, he took back his commitment from the Badgers and went to Kentucky, but he only played a year anyway, so then went straight to the NBA. If he didn't tweak his ankle, I think he would have been vying for the Rookie of the Year this year. And that guy is this guy, Tyler Hero. So I grabbed a few silver prisms of him. So I grabbed 2 PSA 9 silver prisms. There we go. And then I also grabbed 2 PSA 10 silver prisms. I think these are going for a much more reasonable price than are some of the other rookies. I mean, Zion's going in the, I think, what is he, a couple thousand now or more, and John Morant's at least like 1,100 to 1,200 range for the silver prisms and a 10. So Hero goes for more around, anywhere from 250 to 325 right now, kind of in that range. So just super happy to get him. I think these are sharp looking cards, the silvers. So I have 4 of them now. I'm gonna probably keep adding a few more Heroes here. I think he's somebody that could eventually take off, and I think people are just gonna see his price point eventually as being far too low for the quality of player he is. And I think you're gonna see his cards rise. So that's my secret, I guess. Tyler Hero. I expect big things from Tyler Hero. So we'll set those aside. Oh, that reminds me. So I bought 2 cards from one seller on eBay, and it was, I forget which one it was, but it was one of the 9s and one of the 10s. So he ships the package. The package arrives in my mailbox. I open it up, and all that's in there is a 9. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I know I bought 2 cards from this guy. Why didn't he send a 10? And it showed that, both were applied to the same tracking number, so that they all arrived at the same time. And so it looked like both of them arrived. Luckily enough, I opened up the package on video. I had that, and I contacted the seller, and I'm like, dude, you only sent the 9. Of course, the 9, the lower price card, was sent, whereas the higher price card, not only did he not send it, he relisted it on his eBay account. So Not sure if he literally just forgot and relisted it, thought he had a duplicate, or if he was trying to pull a fast one on me. I still don't know, but he did end up sending the 10. Finally, it was in my mailbox. So, and he apologized and offered me a discount on some other cards. I'm like, no, dude, I'll just take the 10, thank you, and move on. So yeah, still not sure what happened to that. I did post him in the scammers group as well. I ended up taking that post down when he did deliver the card. So, but it was a weird happening. I remember when I first went out to the mailbox, I felt in there, and I'm like, okay, this does not feel like 2 slabs. It feels like 1 or none. So that's why I decided to open it on video, and luckily I did. So I had that proof of me opening it up. But he did come through. Did end up sending the 10 finally. But I almost had a fast one pulled on me. So yeah, four hero prisms and counting. I'm gonna try to pick up more when I can when they're reasonable. And then also got in a Topps 2020 card. If you guys have been paying attention to this product, it's absolutely just insane. I mean, I was watching a Naturel Jackie Robinson when it was about $200, and I was like, oh, should I pull the trigger on that? Should I not? Well, now it's like over $1,000 card, or around there. It's just insane, some of these prices that have gone up. But one of the cards I did pick up was this one, the Naturel Clemente, and I picked it up for about $100. The seller was actually super cool. He sent this, and he also sent the one of the Topps living cards along with it. So super cool, the seller. I know there's been some sellers out there that have been canceling orders and things like that because the cards have been rising so much. So this seller was, I mean, I still paid $100 for it, but this card's selling for 500 plus right now on eBay. So just in the time that I received it and it was sitting in my mailbox, it has risen for about $400. So they're just crazy. And I'm kind of at the point with these where like they're so pricey right now that I'm not going to be able to even attempt to complete any sets or anything like that. So I'm probably just going to move the card when the time is right and then kind of reallocate that into other things in my collection. Because I really don't need to go down the rabbit hole of Topps 2020 project cards when there's so many other great things out there that I like to collect. But I really like it. It's still a good looking card, but I'm just not sure it's like a $500 card. You know what I mean? I think it maybe, like, if you're buying them for between $20 and $100, I can see it. But man, like, I know like V-Roth 6 had the Ichiro card. He sold that for what, 900 or 1,000. Ermsey Trout sold for, I don't even know what that's at now, but it's insane. So if you're lucky enough to have grabbed one of these, the market is super hot right now, and you can definitely make a few dollars if you happen to have one and sell it. So other than that, I do have a few monster purchases coming in the next week and a half here. So I will be sure to share that with you guys as they come in. A couple of these each probably deserve their own video, to be honest. They're cards that I've had my eye on for quite a while. Maybe one or two of you out there knows which cards those are. But I am super excited to get those in. I cannot wait. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, enjoying the hobby, and we'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching.